want to go ahead and start out with just a little primer. So the one I'm going to pick is by Guerlain, and this is the Meteorite Space. If you're familiar with all of the Meteorites products from Guerlain, this one has that beautiful scent to it. Also, this has got the little pearly balls in there, and it's mostly just kind of like a brightening effect, if you will, or a little bit of a luminous look to your skin. That's what it looks like right there. This one does go on really very, very serum-like, but just a little bit goes a very long ways, and it just feels really hydrating, very cooling on the skin. And when it starts drying down, it does have just a little bit of that, you know, tacky texture to it, so that the foundation will, you know, sit just a little bit better on your skin. The foundations that I'm going to choose today is going to be a little bit of the La Mer and just a little bit of the Clé de Peau. I like them both separately, but I love the combination of the two of them together. The La Mer to me just has, I don't know, I like just a little bit more of a dewy finish. And so that's why I like really mixing in a little bit of that Clé de Peau. And, you know, La Mer on its own, it is a beautiful foundation, but I just, like I said, I just kind of like that little extra glow that the Clé de Peau gives me. And plus, I'm also trying to use up my bottle of Clé de Peau. You know, if there's ever something that you really do like about one foundation, but you wish that it had just a little something extra, go ahead and mix another foundation in with it. You'd be really, really surprised with some of the little concoctions that you can, you know, come up with. I do that so much, and I have found so many fabulous little, you know, little combinations that really work really well on my skin. For my concealer, I'm going to use just a little bit of this Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm also going to use just a tiny little bit of an Yves Saint Laurent. It's the Touche Éclat one. This one right here is more like just a little bit of a brightening effect. To set that under eye, I'm going to go in with the original, the La Mer, the powder. I certainly wish that they would not have done away with this one and created something else, because they're just not the same. They're really not. So I just take a little brush and go in with that. To set the rest of the foundation, I want to go ahead and use the La Mer. This is the pressed sheer powder. This is really nice, but I don't know. There's just others that I do like better, but I need to go ahead and start using this up. I'm just going to take a little Sephora brush that I've got and swirl it in here. For my bronzer, I want to use the Hourglass, and this one is the Ambient Lighting Bronze, and the shade is called Luminous Bronze Light. I love, love the Hourglass bronzers. They're beautiful. And when you think that you're filming and you're really not, so what you all missed, I was showing the Antonym. This is what I purchased in my last haul video. This is called the Highlighting Blush Cheek Crush. It's just a very, very nice little flush of a color, just a little hint of a radiance. So I just applied a little bit of that on each side of my cheeks. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up a highlight, and this one, I am loving this one. This is by Rodin, and it is called the Illuminating Powder, and it is called Siren. I love the packaging on this. You get the pretty little mermaid in there that is embossed on it. Smashbox brush, and this is for highlighter. Just going in with just a little bit of that. And what I've been doing is just kind of taking it right up here, almost like a sideways C on my eye here. Just a little bit around just the temple area and down on the tops of my cheekbone. The eyeshadow palette that I want to focus on is going to be by Chantecaille, and this is the Chrome Duo, and the shade of this one is called Kenya. So there's really no transition shade in here. There's no matte shade in here for a transition. Both of these are very, very shiny, very sparkly, very satin. They're very beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this YSL here. This is a 5-pan. And I'm going to go in here and grab just a little bit of this light pink color, just to go ahead and try and lay down just a little bit of transition for the other two shadows. I'm going to go ahead and load up my brush. I'm going to go ahead, I'm just putting this one down in the crease area. I'm going to go ahead and take a flat brush here and go into this beautiful lighter shade here. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to pack this on my lid. I'm going to take a tiny little brush here, and I'm going to go in with this dark black that has just a little bit of sparkle in it. So pretty. And all I'm going to do is just pack this on the eyelash line, the upper eyelash line. I'm going to go ahead and use just a little bit of this matte kohl, and the shade is called Fascinating. It's just a white eyeliner, and I'm just going to go ahead and just do a little tight lining here in the bottom. For my top tight lining, I want to use this, and this one is also the Stylo Ombre Contour in the shade, and this one is called Rouge Noir, and it is a really beautiful purple shade. Looks like that right there. Is so pretty. But the only thing that you have to be very careful with putting these on if you're going to tight line is that you have to have a steady hand and don't blink, because these are very it's a very soft gel, and so if you blink at all, yeah, you're going to make a mess. So anyway, it's a little hard for me because my eyes are a little bit squeamish here. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this YSL, and this is going to be the Soufflé d'Éclat. This is a beautiful finishing powder. I'm going to grab my little flat Sephora brush here and just kind of bounce it in the very top of this and work my brush around. Tap off any extra. This does give just that really pretty, soft radiance look to your skin. It is very finely milled powder, so I mean it just has like a really pretty, like an airbrushed blurring effect to it. It's really pretty. I like this one. Bottom lash is going to be the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Of course, if you've been watching me, that is no surprise, because this is what I always use on those bottom lashes. The wand of this, the tip of this wand just really gets in here, you know, in this really hard to reach area sometimes, because there's not a lot of space in that corner where your lashes are. So it's so tiny, it just really allows you to really get in that area. As you can see, I'm not making a, you know, alien face to try and, you know, get in there a little bit extra. But it really just works so beautifully, and it dries really fast. There's no transfer to it. It's never ever flaked on me. It's just a great mascara. For mascara, I'm going to use the Chantecaille, and this is the Faux de Cils. I love this one. It is just such a beautiful mascara. It is a little pricey, but it does have that lash growth serum in there to kind of help your lashes, boost your lashes to grow. It is wonderful. I've never had any problems with this mascara ever transferring, flaking. You know, it doesn't give you crunchy eyelashes. It is just such a great formula. I went ahead and just completely lined and filled in my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of this new product from Tatcha, and it is called the Kissu Lip Mask. And it just comes out in a clear color. Alright, so this is very hydrating on the lips. It's not real thick, it's not real thin. It's not sticky or tacky at all. Just gives a really nice little juicy look to your lips, so I do like that. I'm going to go ahead and fix my hair and change my clothes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the final look that I came up with. I'm very happy with the way everything turned out. I do want to go ahead and take just a moment and go over some of the products that I did use in this video that I purchased from my last haul video. The first one being the Antonym. This was the highlighting blush Cheek Crush. I do like this. It is very pretty. It's a very light application. I think, you know, if you were a little bit more fair complected than what I am, it would be beautiful as a blush, also as a highlighter. So I mean, this one little product here, it's got several different, like a multitasker, if you will. Now for the Chantecaille, this one is the La Chrome Luxe Eye Duo. The shade that I got is called Kenya. These are stunning. They're just absolutely beautiful. This is what they came out with for their fall 2018 collection. Now, I was online and I did see some other shades in this formula as well, so I think I want to go ahead and grab a couple more of them. But I don't know, there was just something about these, and truly, I do not gravitate toward purple colors, like rarely, ever. But but I'm so happy that I got these. They are stunning. The formula is beautiful. Very, very easy to work with. I mean, they just blend out just beautifully. So I am super happy with these. For the Tatcha, the Kissu lip mask, this is very nice. It is very, it's very hydrating. It is very, very nice on the lips. But for the price of this, it kind of reminds me of the Laneige, the lip mask or the lip product that is by Laneige in the little pink container. It really reminds me of this one. So, you know, and the Laneige is a whole lot cheaper. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and keep this and continue to use it and enjoy it. But, you know, if you want to splurge on this and that, then I do recommend it. But, you know, I think that the Laneige is just as good and a little bit cheaper. Alright ladies, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I want to go ahead and jump into I've got another little haul video that I've got, and then I might do a little clothing haul video. I've got several videos. I just want to try and go ahead and get my room cleaned up here a little bit. So anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you so very much for hanging out with me. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to click on that little subscribe button. Please ring on that little bell so that YouTube will let you know every time I upload a brand new video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And as always, I wish you all a safe and wonderful day. Bye.